Hey people, injured here, 3v3, Kathari Ruins, blue team. Marutectz plays a Kommando knob, infiltrating commander that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orks style begins ranged combat with a twin link shooter alongside Floid is a Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist that can infiltrate and disrupt with some awesome offense and some support too. And rounding off the blue team, one of the modders for Elite, it's Myrdal, or Myrdal, plays an Inquisitor, offensive commander, lots of great control abilities with some support too. Begins in melee combat but can get ranged weapons. Red team, Redbeard is a Plague Champion, starts off ranged combat with the damage of a time bolter, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but is very slow. This is the Death Guard Elite scheme. Alongside final push as whoops, a Techmarine gets flesh hooked immediately. Does he go down? Not quite, but that was painful. Starts off range combat, does some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. And rounded off the red team, it's more Space Marines. Jamona is an Apothecary, support commander that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Some Blood Ravens on show. Kommando will take that central VP. All of the victory points on this map are contested. Tyranids are going to wipe on retreat, I think. Yes, they do. Got caught there, waiting for his spawn mines to join the fight. Here they come. Wants to keep them away from his Kommando because those guys do friendly fire. Now chasing down some tactical marines, but looks like they're just going to get shot. There's a lot of stuff to shoot at them in the middle. Here come double shooters from Marutectz to add their shooters to the fight. Kommando has sewn up the top. That's a contested power, the only contested power on this map, so it can be vital if you can node it and hold it. Even if you just node it and you don't put any gens over the course of a game, can make a huge difference. Floid replacing the Tyranids that he lost, which was the right choice, I think. We have big shooters up for Marutectz already. Tries to get the stun bomb off. Was a good throw, but spotted by Redbeard. Now he should be taking the heavy cover of these pillar type things and shooting back. In fact, the shooters, I think he should have backed them away. As soon as he missed that stun bomb, he knows he's going to get shot down. Should have backed away. Look at this. He has a war banner up. Did that finish? Did it not finish? Or did he just get really damaged? I don't think he actually finished. Where's his sluggers then? Here they come. I think he brought them to the mid to fight and abandoned building this thing, and now he can finish it off. Here we go. There we go. Techmarine taking this contested wreck. What's that? Red team focusing mid a lot in the early game. Blue team have both the southwest and northeast VPs and the contested that are around them. Scouts decapping though. There's the war banner up.
Generator right, sparking now, boss.
And it's double tactical marines for final push. Marutectz going for some looters. Final push with double scouts. Are we going to see double snipers to try and quickly deal damage to these warriors? They have the Barb Strangler. That was a very good shot from the Barb Strangler just as it popped up. Suppressed like 4 squads there, I think, with a single shot. But that was a nice grenade. Killed a bunch of Tyranids and Kommando, I think. Some guardsmen getting involved from Myrdal. He has triple guardsman and heavy weapon. And there is the fantastic Holy Pyre. Does damage over time and debuffs the enemy units within its area of effect. And it's quite a large area of effect. These guys actually showing the debuff circle. I'm not sure if it persists even if you move away or if that's just a bug. But now blue team taking mid. They're going to have the 2-1 it looks like when all is said and done. But his final push is top and is capping. And it is quite easy to swap positions on this map if you so desire. Quite enough behind the light cover of these ruined walls here. And taking shots. There's the suppression from the looters coming into effect. Aiming what's that. Can also suppress stuff on demand. Whoa, one of them almost went down a second later retreat, and I think he would have got taken. Blue team bashing gens with double Tyranids. And Flamer Guardsmen, these guys both with their toxin sacks, such a required upgrade, I think. 45% range damage increase and gives you 10% health, and of course the awesome crippling poison. Pretty much a no-brainer upgrade. Raptors in amongst the Guardsmen here from Redbeard. Bit late getting those on the field, but here they are. 485, 403. Orks taking the top, and they're going to get a triple. Momentarily, in a way, red team are retaking the mid. The action is never going to let up on this map, I don't think. Slugger's trying to be sneaky and get involved with Hide the Boys active, but it couldn't quite manage it. Crippling Poison on the Raptors, jumping, suppressing both of the termagants there. That's why Floid retreated out and Raptors able to force off a bunch of things with masses of shooty support. Look at all of the stuff mid for the red team. A massive push here. Really are pushing mid super hard, and now they're going off for the gens here, I think. Barb Strangler doing some work. Apothecary trying to get in amongst them to tie them up. He actually has the customized Storm Bolter, does jamona. Now it's up to Myrdal to defend. Has his heavy weapon and drops a Holy Pyre there, Myrdal. Maybe expecting something to jump in. Those Raptors there waiting to jump in, I think. 485, 342. Techmarine does get away. Maybe a flesh on retreat if he hasn't used it already. Perhaps he has used it already. 2-1 for blue. Gonna get the triple again, I think. So red team pushing through, killing some stuff, some models, getting the VP, but not really achieving that much else. They didn't bastions. They didn't really take the bottom all that much. Those Raptors being chased down by the Apothecary there. Really nice Barb Strangler shot again. Suppressing 3 squads, this time getting 4 of them. But there's the jump from the Raptors. Little bit out of position there, Floyd, with his double termagants. Want to try and keep them separated from your Barb Strangler warriors as much as you can, and from each other. Really nice retreat grenade from Final Push. Much easier said than done, though, to keep your range units separate for getting jumped purposes. Plague Champion is suppressed, but turns around to finish off the Inquisitor there. What was she knocked over by? Oh, full auto most likely from the Apothecary. I've said it many times before and I'll say it again. I hate those chain knockback abilities. They should be all reworked, I think, to just a single knockback and a little burst of damage maybe. Kind of like the high-powered shot, but you get a knockback instead of suppression. But hey, that's just me. Although I think they are generally hated by a bunch of people. So 1-1. Heavy Weapon Squad have their refractor field queued up for tier 2. Great ability that is. Warbanner goes down. CSM on capping duty at the top for Redbeard. What do we see in tier 2? Some big important purchases. Redbeard going for the safe choice of Plague Marines. Perhaps expecting Myrdal to get some vehicles. Otherwise, I would have been a bit more aggressive and maybe got some more CSM up for double Marco Zinch to really focus down these warriors super quickly. Not a cheap option, but with the Raptors and double Marco Zinch, the warriors are basically instantly forced off or letting off tons of synapse bombs. Plague Marines, yeah, they're going to help you hold places. Maybe he wants to use them at the top a lot to hold this VP. Down goes the Kommando knob. This Final Push helping out with some capping, and they're trying to shoot up that node. What's going on in the southwest? Autocannon in play from Myrdal, doing loads of damage to the tactical marines before they can back away. Here comes Floyd to help out. Infiltrated Lictor Alpha. That is a very devious usage of the Noxious Cloud. Puts it on the ruin. Floyd couldn't see it and is now getting absolutely wrecked. Good grief, he's going to lose everything. Loses 2 full squads and almost a 3rd. Wow, not a whole lot he could have done about that. Very sneaky usage there by Redbeard. Put it on a piece of terrain. It is a good way to hide your Noxious Clouds. Put it on a piece of terrain so they can't see the mark. You can also put it underneath vehicles so that it's hidden that way. Whirlwind now taking the field soon for Final Push. Floyd getting some Gene Sealers up. Does that mean he's going to go for Adrenal Gland Warriors? He doesn't have much termagants or hormigons to power the synapse feedback thing, though, does he? 447, 256 jamona with a dreadnought on the way. Jen's being shot up by tactical marines, but we have fully upgraded sluggers. Still level 1, but they are dangerous, and there's Hide the Boys. Tactical Marines are in for a nasty surprise. Might get support from the Raptors jumping in. There's Swampum. Used it a little bit too early, I think. Revealed himself. And now he's fighting Raptors in melee, and Raptors again absolutely owned here. But now there's a range fire of the Tactical Marines coming into play. CSM were also there, and they are able to force off the sluggers. Could have been awesome for Marutectz, but just got caught by 2 armies there. Where's that whirlwind? It's coming towards the top. They're trying to bash all the gens here. Red team now being suppressed by looters. Sneaky scouts infiltrate, get a grenade off. Maybe another one too. Or they're just going to shoot down those looters. Look, wow, they get away. 9 hit points. And scouts are wiped on retreat. Are they? No. Couple of very close shaves there. Power is getting wiped out. Redbeard now has the Plague Fist up on the Plague Champion. 434, 235 is a 2-to-1 cap for the blue team. But they are under pressure. Those losses for Floyd were rough. Can he recover? Got Genestealer and Zone Throat. Myrdal taking a bunch of losses on his guardsman here. But still has the bottom. Has a bunker up. That's a medical bunker. Allows you to reinforce allied units around it. And gives you some health regen. You see it on those auto cannon heavy weapon squad there. Got plasma guns up on all 3. No, flamers on 1 from tier 1. But the other 2 have plasma guns and commissars and sergeants. So they go off. Whoa. Are they going to wipe? They very might well wipe. 8 hit points getting away. 3 hit points they do get away. Gonna say they are now quite powerful range squads. They're gonna bleed a lot, but they are gonna win a lot of fights. One versus one. Genestealers without melee synapse. They do have 10-50 hit points, so it's not that they're super weak without it. Zone Throat getting shots off on the CSM. That's a good shot. But there's a Nurgle Shrine pushed up quite far there by Redbeard. I would have put it slightly further back. We'll see how it pans out. Marutectz trying to be sneaky around the back maybe. Sluggers getting caught. Haven't quite been able to just get in a really nice situation and chop up a squad here, have they, those Sluggers? They're very low on XP. Genestealers here with Adrenal Rush, wrecking some Raptors, and down they go. The special attack got that wipe there. Lictor Alpha. Oh, was it Scything Talons instead? Maybe it was Scythe, not a special attack. Toxic Sisters up. Not sure what Redbeard is confused by. You just got set upon and wrecked. Barb Strangle Warriors still staying relevant, but they've been shot up quite badly here. There's another Barb Strangler shot. Here comes the Plague Champion, and there's only 1 crippling poison around to use. Has he used it already? Uh-oh, took out a warrior there. Does he have Icon of Nurgle? He does have the Icon of Nurgle. Don't think Genestealers want this fight. They're going in there though. They're actually doing a lot of damage. Where's the Pestilent Strike? Is he waiting until the last moment to use it? Has he used it already and it's on cooldown? Very strange. He must have already used it and it's on cooldown. Pestilent Strike would have probably won him that engagement. There's double Zone Throats of Floyd. Not a bad way to recover, is it? Redbeard going tier 3 with just 3 units on the field. Myrdal floating a hell of a lot of resources. Could go tier 3. Not sure what he's waiting for. Maybe deciding whether to drop a Bane Blade. A Bane Wolf. You thankfully cannot drop Bane Blades. But no, he goes tier 3. He doesn't have the red to drop the Bane Wolf, I don't think. Oh, no, I'm not sure. I think it's 150 red, so he wouldn't. Single cap for blue team. Floyd has recovered well. I guess it was only Hormagaunts and Termagants that he lost, but those were heavy losses. Stick Bombers on the field for Marutectz. Maybe get another one of those up. Will be great versus that little tactical marine blob that final push has. Not to mention the CSM as well. Double Zone Throat Burst. Does it get a model? Not quite. And they are in retreat without losing anything. The shrine was taken down incidentally. Uh-oh. Termagants and warriors losing models. Zone thropes are still in play, defended by those gene sealers. And who are they going to go after? They're going to go after the Plague Marines. I'd go after the Heretics because those guys are going to explode on you. There's Adrenal Rush. 424, 162. Take some shots at those Heretics. They are very nasty bunched up there. Wow. He needs to run away. What is this? Final push dropping a Venerable maybe? Nope, it's Terminators. Teleporting in and instantly breaking a bunch of stuff. There's a Capillary Tower. There's another Capillary Tower. Red team are going to want to try and take those things down when they can. Redbeard is very, very thin. He has the top though. Myrdal down to 3 units as well, but he does have the bunker to give him that staying power. Has units inside so those scouts cannot steal it. Probably already thrown their grenade. It's the Inquisitor just trying to tie up that Dreadnought so it can't fire that very dangerous assault cannon. What is this? It's the Holy Pyre going off. She has Excruciators too. Not entirely sure why. Just for the general control, I guess. You'd usually see it in response to a very dangerous melee unit or a jump troop around. Trying to chase down a Dreadnought. She's not going to be able to take it down with a Holy Brazier, is she? That would be crazy. Dreadnought's being chased. Oh, that was a special attack which missed. Triple cap for the red team is kicking off in the middle. But honestly, as Dreadnought does, it does get away. And there's that full auto again. So annoying. Change that thing. Uh-oh. Another Noxious Cloud doing very, very disgusting things to Floyd's army. Myrdal down to 2 units. It's flipping all over the place this game. Really nice stick on the throat. Gets a single body. Unlucky not to get another there. Marutectz. He's tier 3. I think double flash hits would do pretty good with blasters against all these Marines, but he might be worried that a Land Raider is going to hit the field soon and thus wants a tank or knobs or whatever for it. Blue team are retaking the bottom despite Myrdal's losses there, and he's in tier 3. What does he get? Double Lehman Russes is always a good choice, I think. Even if there's tons of AV, double Lehman Russes supported by bunkers and guardsmen, tough to dislodge. Floyd goes tier 3, has a lot of red, so we could see a transformation on a blob of tactical marines such as these. That's actually Sternguard veterans and tactical marines from Jamona. Lictor Alpha flying into combat level 2. Now getting shot down. There's that full auto again. And that's a dead Lictor Alpha. Yes, it is. Marutectz is going to get caught between 2 players here, I think. Doesn't want to fight that. Does not want to fight that. Floyd needs to get a big stomping monstrous creature on the field, I think, just to give him that field presence, because all he has now is the Gene Sealers, which are great, and the double zone throats, and as soon as you put a little bit of pressure on these guys, they are usually running away. Barbashango Warriors getting close and getting shot up by a Mark of Khorne tank. 294109 is a double cap for the blue team, but can they hold on? I get the impression the tides are turning for the red team. We're having a few good engagements here, and Marutectz gets some... no. Down goes the Kommando. Level 2 this guy. Got 210 energy because of the better combat kit or whatever it's called. Noxious Cloud again doing nasty things, almost wiping out those guardsmen completely. But they are able to get away. Zone thropes. Health regeneration aura affecting each other, it looks like that. Oh, transformation did go off. Completely missed it, and now it's being shot down. The remaining spies. Marutectz defending his power. He needs something with a bit more oomph though. Struggling to... look, he's bleeding a lot here. He doesn't seem to have a lot of requisition to purchase something. Here comes the Apothecary trying to use full auto on Refractor Field Heavy Weapon Squad. Doesn't really help work out for you. That's being capped by something. What is it? Oh, it's a sneaky Plague Champion. Well, it's not very sneaky, is he? Just straight up runs away there and didn't finish the cap. So it's a 1-to-1. Blue team, I guess, are going to just focus everything mid, try and get that cap. Looks like Marutectz is Focused on getting the top though, and double grenades could have been really nasty versus those revealed sluggers. They were revealed because these scouts both have sergeants, both forced off. But here comes that tank, and they're not answering this tank very much, are they? Tier 3 Lictor for Floid, so he could get double focus warp blast and then try to jump on the rear arm of the tank. But here's the Lumen Rust from Myrdal. That's going to certainly help go after it. Some Bloodletters for Redbeard and some Havocs. What do the Havocs have? They have an autocannon. Here are the Bloodletters going after those Zone Thropes. A Predator tank for Jamona. Blue team getting swarmed in the middle. Marutectz needs to come here, I think. Stop trying to push top and just come to the mid. Try to be firm, or all of them go top. But as it stands, red team are going to get a triple, I think. They've just been a little bit better positionally. Floyd is still a little bit of power away from getting a monstrous creature. A Venom Cannon Carnifex would really help out here, I think. They've got a Dreadnought and a bunch of tracked vehicles to deal with. Oh, that Predator tank was dealt with. Well, there you go. What was that? The Lumen Rust and the Zone Thropes? I'm not even sure. 25181. Red team, the comeback is on. Marutectz is looking for a fight where he should be looking for that decap. Looks like the Kommando is going to do that now, and the shooters are just trying to hold up the red army as long as they can. But it's not going to be for very long. There's a lot of piercing damage going on there from the Storm Bolters and all of the Tactical Marine Bolters as well. Kommando is going to decap under infiltration. Red team are still working on taking mid. So it's going to be a 2-1 maybe if he can finish this decap. Looks like he's not going to try because of those Devastators. And now he's going to be caught by what is pretty much an entire Space Marine army. Because those scouts are going to spot him. There it is. Needs to throw his stun bomb and try to retreat, but there's the shotgun blast interrupting his stun bomb throw. And another one, nicely chained knockback there from Final Push. Just goes to show, double scouts with shotguns, if they're used reasonably well, they can be so powerful even in team games. Down goes the Predator tank. Chaos Predator, I should say. Redbeard being a little bit silly with it there. No real reason to push through. Not sure what he was trying to achieve. Was he trying to shoot down one of the Zone Thropes? Maybe. Blue team have the bottom. Some guardsmen here. Maybe going to have a look at the power. Not sure. Scouts being spotted by the Warriors. Warriors are a detect unit. It's the tier 3 Lictor on capping duty, and now the Lictor Alpha takes it over and gets the decap. Needs to be very careful now though. Doesn't want to lose the Lictor again. Does have a Carnifex on the field. What does he go for? No upgrades yet. 170, 81. Double auto cannons. That is painful. Here is the Carnifex. Does he get a Thorn back now with those double auto cannons there and try and charge in? Manticore strike. Wow. Big damage. Good choice. Maybe get another one of those Myrdal. I think double Manticores is the way to go here to dislodge the huge amount of infantry they have in the middle. 170, 81. More Terminus of Final Push as you've seen. Or in fact, are those the same ones he's already had? I think they are. Lots of red for jamona. We could be seeing a orbital bombardment. Oh, he's gone for the Barb Strangler, Floyd. I guess with tons of infantry blobbed up here, it's not a bad choice. But he's going to be taking las cannon and autocannon shots. Look at the damage on that Carnifex. He's going to lose this thing if you're not careful. Yeah, it's done for. It's done for. That was so much damage on that guy. 143, 81. I think he should just get a Neurothrope here. Get a Neurothrope. Get some Paroxysm going. They take the mid somehow, and the double Zone Thropes live. Both level 2. There's that Manticore. Myrdal is not getting another one up. What is he going to go for? Surely he's not going to save for a Baneblade. I don't think he's going to have the time to do that. And red team might get a triple because Final Push, I should say, has the top sewn up, kind of. Marutectz has some commandos to help him cap. He's struggled to get stuff out in tier 3 Marutectz. He's been tier 3 for a long time. Looks like Myrdal suffering for some lag. Lots of pew pew and Daka on the Apothecary. Down he goes. That must have been pretty satisfying. It's going to be tough to revive him there as well. Some Kashyyykin on the way for Myrdal. Maybe he's going for the grenade launcher Kashyyykin. I really would have gone for the double Manticores. There's another Manticore strike. Does he have the upgrade for it? Yes, he does. So they are doing the full Storm Eagle strike rather than the default Manticore rockets. Those shooter boys didn't last long. Rocket run from Myrdal. It's a good one. The second run just slightly too far back, but he does wipe out 2 squads. 2 setup teams wiped out. Nicely done. Those tactical marines just about getting away. If that second run was slightly further up, I think it would have wiped them as well. Scouts on capping duty. Red team with the double. 67 to 81. VP's very close. Got red team able to hold mid better, aren't they? I think Floid should have got the Neurothrope instead of the Carnifex, and Myrdal should have got double Manticores going. But we'll see. I guess Floyd didn't know that there was a las cannon and double autocannons in the middle when he got that Carnifex. What's he gone for on the Kashyyykin? Nothing yet. Double cap, blue team running out of time. Marutectz looks like he's going to get the decap at least. Commandos with their 50% faster capping trait, but there is a Nurgle nuke to wipe them out. Ouch. And the Zoanthrope tugged into it by those Chaos Chains. Does it get away? No, it does not. That was unlucky. Look how far away it was when he got tugged in. The special shooter is in effect. Bloodlet is running around still for Redbeard. Tier 3 Lictor is trying desperately to stop the decap. He's just being shot up here. Not sure what he's up to. He's just waiting, I think. Oh, there's the Lictor Alpha with Toxic Burst is the ability, and Scything Talons on those Terminators. Meanwhile, in the middle, Stone Guard veterans trying to cap. It's so close. 26 to 75. Blue team have lost a lot of stuff though, so there's an orbital. Painful. Luminous needs to keep moving. There we go. Looters blissfully unaware of how close they are to getting absolutely owned. Plasma Cannon gets a good shot, I think. Yes, direct hit. If he didn't retreat there, they might have wiped him out. Bloodlet is in amongst an auto cannon, but they are, I think, going to be finished off. Yes, they are. Inferno pistol on the field for the Inquisitor. She also has the Liber Heresius. Red team are decapping bottom. It's those pesky scouts again. 1-to-1 cap. Chaos Predator on the way for Redbeard is looking quite thin. Down to 2 units. Floyd with some more warriors, maybe to get adrenal glands to support the Gene Stealers. The Gene Stealers are still level 1. Is this a different squad? Different brood even? I think it is. They ran into Terminators and didn't have a good time. Melter gun on the Techmarine, level 9 this guy. Is that Signum as well? No, it's Artificer. 8 to 75. Orbital goes off again. And that is GG. Red team are going to take it with the double. Look at that ending. Frantic stuff. Seems like Marutectz struggled to get stuff out in tier 3. Didn't get a single tier 3 unit on the field apart from the Commandos, I don't think. He might have called those in as well. Lictor Alpha was level 4. Had Lone Hunter at the end. Level 6 Plague Champion. Level 9 Techmarine. And the Apothecary also level 9. I think they defended mid better, the red team. They needed that second Manticore, I think, so they could push alongside it. And Floyd needed that Neurothrope. But there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.